Hello and welcome to Sounding Board, a community access television production of Seroptimus International of Novato. Today our program is a unique one. We have a musical trio, Space Possum, here with three guests, Greg Barnett, Sean Cooper, and John Levin. Before they play though, I would like to just share a little bit about Seroptimus. Seroptimus is an international organization advancing the status of women and children, locally and internationally. I'm very privileged to have Greg, Sean, and John here. Greg is a professional musician, and both Sean and John have medical careers, but they managed to take time out of their very busy lives to get together and play music, and they're here today to play music for us. So I'm going to turn the program over to them. Thank you very much in advance for being here, folks.
Mother Nature smiling right at you. She knows you're trying, she loves you too. She can talk, she proudly say, it's a beautiful day. Things are going on the way. My friends are happy, why they're okay. Couldn't be better if I had to pay. It's my day. Sun is shining and the sky is blue. My baby's happy and I am too. It's getting better through and through. The sun is shining and the sky is blue. Getting married so we'll be loving our whole lives. Step to me will be like glue. Love you too. One more time. Sun is shining and the sky is blue. The bees are buzzing, now how about you? The wind is whispering, love me too. The sun is shining and the sky is blue. So Sam and Jake, we love you too. Ready? Thank you.
Well, as Madeline said, first of all, thank you, Madeline, for having us here. It's a real treat to be here performing for such a great group. And as Madeline said, we are Space Possum, and the first song was called Blue Sky Marriage. That's by our genius songwriter John Levin, who writes songs more easily than I write emails. It's just amazing. They just pop out of him. So the next song. Oh, one thing about our group actually is that we all take turns singing leads. So the next song is my turn, and I didn't write the next song. I wish I had. It's by Joe Walsh. It's an old Joe Walsh song from the '70s, and this one's called Meadows. Some things are left unspoken, some things are handed down. The circle stands unbroken, sending it back around. I've seen you rolling clover, dressed for a scarecrow ball. Too bad the dance is over, nothing to show it all. Can't help but feel uncertain, knowing which way to turn. They want to raise the curtain, and you're holding the words to learn. I'm out here in the meadow, part of an old stone wall. Stand here because he said so, waiting around to fall. Well, what a treat. I love that song. I've always wanted to play it, and it's just so great to have some friends to play it with. Great. So the next song features Sean, and this is a song by Joni Mitchell, and best I can tell, somebody told Joni this story, and she just kind of reported it back. That's what it seems like. And it's a story about how hard it is to be a free man in Paris.
The way I see it, he said you just can't win it. Everybody's in it for their own gain, you can't please them all. There's always somebody calling you down. I do my best and to do good business. There's a lot of people asking for my time. They're trying to get ahead. They're trying to be a good friend of mine. I was a free man in Paris. I felt unfettered and alive. There was nobody calling me up for favors, and no one's reaching to decide. You know I'd go back there tomorrow, but for the work I've taken on, stoking the star maker machinery behind the popular song. I deal in dreamers and telephone screamers, and lately I wonder what I'd do it for. If I had my way, I'd just life. There was nobody calling me up for favors. No one's reaching to my side. You know I'd go back there tomorrow. Look all the work I've taken on. Stoking the star maker machinery behind the popular song.
Ah, yes, the hard life. The next song is by our other genius songwriter, Sean Cooper, who who has written a song that I'm sure lots of people in the audience right now can identify with. I know I can. This one's called Too Much Stuff.
Time to clean out the garage.
2, 3, 4.
Stuff. Too much stuff.
I've got too much stuff.
Too much stuff.
She's got too much stuff.
Too much stuff. I got too much stuff in the USA today. We got so much stuff and we can't even haul it away. We got so many things that are cluttering our brains. It's no wonder we're all going insane. Too much stuff in the USA today. We got our cell phones ringing and our TVs droning all the time. We got our computers blinking and we can't get ourselves offline. We sit up at night and wonder why we can't sleep. The answer's right there. It goes beep beep. Too much stuff in the USA today. Oh, with the lights and the noise and the mechanized toys, people wired to the max. When their brains short out and the wires are fried, antidepressants are the national snack. Oh, too much stuff. Tell 'em, Ray, too much stuff. Hey, you got too much. People that I meet walking down the street, they're talking into space. At first I think they're psycho and I realize that it's me that's out of place. I look a little closer, they're wired for sound. I know that Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock would be proud. Too much stuff in the USA today. Oh, with the lights and the noise and the recognized toys, people wired to the max. When their brains short out and the wires are fried, antidepressants are the national snack. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Too much STUFF. There's too much stuff in the USA today.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need a truck.
So, the next song that we're going to play is by our other genius songwriter, John Levin. We've already heard
Geniuses.
Geniuses.
Oh my
Geniuses.
God.
You know, it's a little known fact, actually, that possums are actually very smart. And since we are a space possum, it's necessary for us to have geniuses in the group. Yeah. So this next song is, how should I put it? It's a message. This message is for real. John wants you to learn something, and so do we. This song is called Know Where You've Been.
Come in on 4. 1, 2, 3. Look into the past to find out where you're going, to find you're in control. Just knowing that you know it. You don't know where you're going, but you know just where you stand. At least you're holding something to help you make a plan. Know where you've been, to know where you're going. That choices that you made can seldom be undone. So start to change your habits, beginning one by one. Now you gotta go and learn from the past. When you don't repeat mistakes, good things happen fast. Know where you've been, to know where you're going. Begin to realize it's more than how you feel. It applies to everybody. This message is for real. Say, all your world's leaders need to heed this call. Please listen to what I say. If you don't, you might have to pay. So change your ways today. Know where you've been, to know where you're going. Thank you.
So John Levin just can't stop writing these songs for Space Possum, and I don't know who else he's writing songs for. He might be moonlighting. Possums are like that. So anyway, the next song is a song that John started actually, and it's called "I Like." And Sean and I couldn't resist. We had to jump in and tamper with the song, and John was gracious enough to let us do that. And so we came up with a song together. And I like to think of it as a song that's about redemption through love. It's called I Like. I can better get by with you by my side. No more fighting inside. Nothing to hide. I like who I am when I'm with you. So old, this world can seem so cold, but I like who I So, this takes us to the end of our evening. We'd like to thank Madeline again for having us here. It's a real treat to be here on TV. And thank you to all you people out there in TV land. I just couldn't resist saying that. Being a possum. We love you all, and we like to play music of love and joy and happiness everywhere we go. That's what we do. That's what we're about. We're Space Possum. And thank you to the Seroptimists also. It's great to be hosted by such an august group of people. And the last song that we're going to do is another song that I've always loved. It's by, who's this by?
Seals and Crofts.
Seals and Crofts. I have always loved it, really.
He has.
They told me not to do that. But, this one's called Summer Breeze. And this really is, it's summertime, and there was a breeze when we got here. And this song is all about just living the good life, enjoying the good life, the sweetness of life. And here in Marin County, we certainly do that. Yeah. So, here we go.
Shining in the window lets me know everything's alright. Summer breeze, it makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze, it makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. So I walked on up to the doorstep, through the street and across the floor. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Sweet days of summer, there's jasmines in bloom. July is dressed up and playing her tune. And I come home from a hard day's work, and you're waiting there, not a care in the world. See the smile and wave in the kitchen, looking at the plates for two. Feel the arms that reach out to hold me in the evening when the day is through. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Thank you.
Well, I'd like to thank our musical trio, Space Possum, for taking time out of their very busy professional lives to be here. Thanks to Greg Barnett, Sean Cooper, and John Levin. Again, this is Sounding Board, a public access television production of Seroptimus International of Novato. Our guests tonight have been Space Possum, and I'd like again to thank them, to thank the Seroptimus members who are the volunteer crew, and Leon Johnson and Rick Tucker of Novato Public Access Television for making this possible. Thank you.
See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night, and the light that's shining in the